haven't done a review in a long time, so let's keep this short and sweet. Justice League: The New Frontier. A brilliant piece of animation from Bruce Timm & Co. that stands out from anything that they've ever done because it handles superhero mythology in a much more mature way, and it combines it with politics and religion and all this stuff that we feel is so close to us, and it's such a faithful representation of how the world was then but also how the world is now. It has a very simple story. It's a simple monster comes to eat the world story. The bad guy, the monster, the beastie, the center, the whatever, is in my opinion my least favorite aspect of the movie, because I tend to prefer movies that have like an intelligent mad scientist type villain that is conflicted and we can identify with and blah blah blah, and I really can't identify with a dinosaur island. I mean, not even when I'm PMSing. Despite this simplest story, I think that each character, each superhero is different because all the superheroes have to come together to save the world, but Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman are not like the main contenders, and they kind of have to take a step back and let other superheroes like Flash and Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter to come in and save the day. The story focuses a lot on Hal Jordan, which is not my favorite character. In fact, I can't stand the guy in the comic books. Now, a character that I really liked, in fact I think he's my favorite in the movie, and I never really noticed him before, is Martian Manhunter. Now, I read a lot of GLA books, I watched the entire Justice League cartoon, but for some reason it is in this movie that Martian Manhunter really clicked for me, especially when he gets the opportunity to go home and he's like, yeah, fuck this plan, I'm going home, but then he gets stuck here and he sort of has to join the fight anyway, and he does it wholeheartedly. The voice acting was okay, it wasn't anything like outstanding to quote a certain character in the movie. I did feel like Jeremy Sisto was trying to like make Batman really spooky. So on the whole, what I really liked about the movie is not the action, which at times I felt was a little too bloody. I kind of get the feeling from watching this movie and watching Doomsday that if Bruce Timm had his way, Superman and Justice League would have been fucking bloodbaths, because he uses a lot of violence and a lot of gore. I understand that in the context of this story they really needed to promote some darker undertones, but at the same time, I mean, if you want to emulate the 50s, which is a great period to emulate, they really didn't show that kind of stuff in movies in the 50s. So in conclusion, I loved Justice League: The New Frontier because despite its simple story, it manages to do that one thing that all good animation should do, and is to shed itself of the stereotype that cartoons are just for kids.